Valley rainforest and is well known for its breathtaking scenery and is within distance of the stunning Rwenzori Mountains. Amongst things to do in Fort Portal are visits to the Amabere Caves, the Toro Botanical Gardens, a royal palace and tombs, as well as guided walks taking a crater lake, as we opted to visit Chaninga Lake, which is naturally formed in form of the map of Africa.
Chaninga is a name which was named by the area, meaning pampering. The word pampering in our language is kuninga. It meant that when you pamper a child, you give him everything that you want. So the Lord pampered this area and he gave us water, that is the lake which we have here, and he gave us the very beautiful soils which are so fertile, they're from volcanic soils. And in our area, actually, most of us are farmers, and we have the local farmers. In the village, we have people who do different activities, but all attached to the agriculture. Then this lake, how it was formed, it's a crater lake, which was made by eruption, that is volcanic eruption.
The earth is alive. It does not live like you and me, but the earth is moving and changing and never stays the same. You may see it with your own eyes, or you may not see it or not feel it happen at all, but it's happening right now beneath our feet. The earth is changing. Let's explore some of the changes. A volcano is an opening in the earth's crust through which lava, volcanic ash, and gases escape. Beneath the volcano, liquid magma containing dissolved gases rises through cracks in the earth's crust. As the magma rises, pressure decreases, allowing the gases to form bubbles. Hot springs form when water deep below the earth's surface is heated by rocks or other means and rises to the earth's surface. These phenomena are very similar to gases. Unlike gases, many of them form near areas of volcanic activity. Mud pots form when hot spring waters mix with dirt and clay before they reach the earth's surface.
So when it erupted, it opened a surface to make a crater. Then the crater there was a base of rocks. Then we have what we call rain seasons and also seasonal rivers. So rain, when it dropped onto those rocks, we have a system called weathering. Then it itched the rock until it penetrated into underground springs. So the water you see now here, it's a very clean water. It's from underneath, from the springs. And it is the lake was tested. It is the cleanest lake in East Africa. That's how it is mentioned in all books of the lake here we have. We have small fish in this lake. They are not very big because of the depth of the lake is 220 meters deep. The fish cannot grow well. So we have also small animals around the area in the forest, which come also enjoy the drinks from that lake. We have the black and white colobus monkeys. We have vervet, black-faced vervet. Those are the most animals we have here. And also we have the porcupines, which is rare to find. Mostly comes out when it is night hours, and we only hear some sounds from him. When we turn our eyes to the west, that is the Rwenzori Mountains, which is surrounding this area also. Also we have what we call the Albertine Rift Valley, where we find the Congo on the other side and the Blue Mountains of Congo. Then the lake where we are standing here, when you sit down to the lake, you get the map of Africa on that lake. If we see clearly on this lake, we see South Africa down on that side, and then the north of Africa is up here. We can see even the Horn of Africa on the other corner. Then here you can even start plotting out the countries you know in Africa. We have Nigeria near here, where you see the deck where people come jump off for swimming. Also we have Uganda near the Horn of Africa, just down that side. And also you can name other countries as you know in the map. So our area is, as I told you, that it is an area which is having the beautiful soils and so fertile. Everyone can do agriculture. We have matoke, as you see far distance in the community. You can see most trees of matoke. In the side of conservation, actually, it's not a good thing on our side. People, they cleared all natural forests. You see now it's only eucalyptus trees which are growing up. This lake, it is a natural, it's God-made feature, and I think that's why we find that Uganda is called Pearl of Africa, because we have some features in Uganda which looks like Africa. This is map of Africa on this lake, and when you come to Uganda, actually you find that Uganda is the mother of all other countries in terms of the physical features and also in terms of the nature and environment. So that's why we think that this was called the Pearl of Africa. Yeah, the community is benefiting from this lake by collecting firewood, the dry wood from the forest which is surrounding this lake. We are allowed to collect the dry wood for cooking, and also we come for fetching water from the lake. We use that water. It's a soft water from this lake, which helps people for washing clothes, and the soap cannot destroy a lot of soap or waste a lot of soap. It's only using the small soap and then you use the water which is very soft. Also, we use the lake for fishing. Though there are small fish, which we call the bonne fish, but there are still people use it for their home use, and also for some animals like dogs and chickens. They get it and use it for fish makings.
Uganda, the land of sunshine. Breathtaking, stunning sights, incredibly extensive large greenery. Variety of wild animals and bird species. A wide range of luxury holiday facilities. Diverse, rich culture. The home of beautiful, welcoming, hospitable people. Uganda, the Pearl of Africa.
started promoting a lot is a dairy tour. We started this dairy as a way of funding our Children Development Centre in Fort Portal. So we take care of kids who are born with learning disabilities, and we sell handcrafted goat cheese at the dairy. So the tour takes people around, shows them how we make the cheese. This cheese is sold in Kampala at a lot of different outlets, and the proceeds is what we use to fund our centre. And as part of that, we also have a couple of sporting events we do through the year. We have the Chaninga Marathon, we have the triathlon, and the cycling event. The marathon is coming up in November, so we encourage those who are feeling fit and want to enjoy the scenery to register and be a part of this experience. It's also for raising funds for our centre. Apart from that, we have a badminton court, we have a tennis court, swimming pool, and a beautiful crater lake with kayaks, so people can swim in, they can go into the kayaks, go to the other side of the lake. All right, so another one of our social initiatives at Chaninga is the Chaninga Forestry Foundation. Their main purpose is to plant trees in the local community and engage farmers in good farming practices so as to avoid soil erosion, deforestation. So we do a lot of work with them. They're the ones who planted most of the trees that are around us here, and that's what gives Chaninga its beauty.
We have 9 cottages here at Chaninga Lodge, and they come fully serviced. We offer breakfast, 3-course lunch and 3-course dinner, and then we also have a fully functional bar, and we offer local beers. We also offer international beers, and then we have handcrafted cocktails that are made with local ingredients from Uganda and from Fort Portal. And then as I said, we do also offer massages. For couples, we do have a spa treatment at the moment. It's being served in the rooms, but starting next year, we will have a spa that will overlook the lake as well. So that's also one of our other services that we have. And then also we offer 3 walks. We offer a cradle walk. It takes about an hour and a half, and it's around Chaninga Lake. And then we also offer a forest walk, which takes about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, where you can go walk through the forest. It's a guided walk, and you can see all the local birds, you see all the local animals, you meet some monkeys as well. And then we also do a community walk as well, which goes through the forest walk, but then also brings you up through the community, where you can sit and you can have a chat to some of the local villagers, and then also see some local farmers and see how their life is as well.
The Forestry Foundation was another initiative started by Steve Williams, the director, and one of our former managers, Matthew Cooper, who's still here with us. They go out into the community, they plant trees, they talk to local farmers. It's a very engaging thing, and right now they're working with Enable, which is it's an NGO based in Kampala, and right now they're learning different life skills to support the local farmers as well.
And then also next year, we're hoping to extend the lodge to glamping, and we're hoping to bring in 6 to 12 glamping tents, and that will hopefully start next May in 2020. So that will hopefully we might be able to, the ballroom will become another lodge, and then we'll have 2 lodges that will be running fully functional. And at the moment we have the main lodge, we have a fully functional bar, and then we also have a fully functional dining room, and then we have 2 areas that look over the lake, with which we do romantic dinners, and we can do like small little meetings as well. And then we also have a swimming pool here at the lake, and then a swimming pool here at the lodge, and then also the lake. The lake is one of the only lakes in Uganda that's safe to swim in, and we also offer kayaking as well. And then we also have 3 walks. We do a cradle walk, which takes about an hour and a half, and then we do a forest walk, which takes about 3 hours to 3.5 hours.
Hi, I'm Tristan Stewart, and I just did the forest walk down to the Lake Chaninga, and it's very nice down there. The water is very clean, so you can see through. The walk is a bit far, but it's worth it, and in the end you feel rejuvenated. It's a very nice walk. And then we do a community walk, which takes about 3.5 hours to 4 hours. And then all of these walks come with a guide, and you get to meet all the birds, you get to meet all the local wildlife, you get to introduce to some of the local farmers. And the community walk, you meet some village people and all that, and you can spend 15-20 minutes talking to the people as well.
And then also here in the grounds at Chaninga, we have a tennis court, a badminton court, French bowls and croquet. And then we also have gardens, and we also have gardens and grounds that you can walk on and walk around. And then we also have our own dairy, which supports our charity, KCDC. And with the dairy, we're able to do dairy tours, and you're able to go over and meet Alex, who's the manager, and he'll bring you around and show you a dairy tour as well. And then we do, if we do have guests that are interested, we have a lot of guests that are interested in KCDC, and then we do offer outreaches to them, which starts in the morning time. They can go, we'll drop them to a Fort Portal, and they'll go on an outreach, and they'll meet like some of the kids that we help and support with disabilities and all that as well.
While at Chaninga Lodge, we experienced the view of the lake, and the sheer vastness of Green Mountains is amazing. We were greeted by the view of the elegant mountain of the moon. We arrived in the afternoon and living in a fast-paced country like United Kingdom. We accustomed to the noise, air, and all other pollutions. At Chaninga Lodge, it was worthy spending a night. Set against the stunning backdrop of Lake Chaninga and the Rwenzori Mountains beyond, Chaninga Lodge is the spectacular result of one man's vision and 6 years of unwavering commitment to creating an experience of Africa's beauty unlike anything else. You can experience the beauty and romance of this unexplored region while staying in the height of luxury and elegance. 9 exclusive cottages made from hand-carved logs, superb dining, and a wealth of adventure awaits.
Behind us is the Chaninga Ballroom. It's about 500 meters from the main lodge, and we built this ballroom specifically for our sporting events, which we have 3 through the year: the Chaninga Marathon, the triathlon, and the cycling event. But weddings are becoming more and more popular, so we also host weddings from here. It's a fully functional ballroom with a bride's changing room, with a kitchen, and bathrooms with showers as well, with hot water.
I was really impressed with the architecture. I couldn't believe the size of the structure and the amount of work that went into the structure. After which, I started walking around and noticing all the details. And I said there was a lot of love and time put into this place to create this, and I was told by the general manager that it took 15 years to finish this project. I gave it some thought, and I said, why? Why would somebody build something like this here? And after interacting with the local people, interacting with the people here at the lodge, I see why. This place was built with a lot of love and a very good intention. Was to share Uganda, good part of Uganda, with the tourists, and at the same time interact with the community. That's one of the reasons why I'm here, and one of the things I'm taking with me. It was a very good impression, and it's an astonishing place. Yes, I have. I've traveled very far places, and I had never been to Africa, and I've traveled about 7 countries now. And coming to Uganda, I really, the topography first is beautiful. The hills, the greenery, and the people. The people seem very happy. They seem, everybody says hello. I mean, it's exciting to be here. Of all the countries that I've been to, I will definitely come back to Uganda. It really impressed me. And I think the most important thing that impressed me was the people. The people are stupendous. Couldn't find any fault anywhere in Uganda. And the structure here, it's, again, the view, it's amazing. It's amazing. The comfort, the service, I mean, everybody's always with a smile.
tonight on UBC.
Or children who have this condition called autism. It's estimated that out of every 1,000 people, about 7 will be autistic.
The child being born a boy is in its own is just a risk factor, because we've seen the ratio of boys to girls with autism is as high as 4:1.
It's the expense to parents. Breaking the information to the parent that your child is autistic is a big challenge. Most parents are in denial.
Early signs to tell that the child has autism and what can be done to correct or prevent it from progressing. More of that.
The Doc Talk Show.